Gonky, there was a Raptor and the nose gear collapsed. Go with your data.
Oh, am I doing this one? Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wasn't on my list. Yeah. So freak accident. F-22 Raptor in Japan had a nose gear collapse. So they just went over there. And there is, I don't think did you watch the video, Mover? Or is that just like a news reel?
It's a news thing. They don't have any video of it happening. It was just the picture of the Raptor off the end of the runway.
Yeah, so not the first time the nose gear has collapsed. I mean, there's really not a ton of details out since it just happened, and I don't imagine we'll hear anytime soon. But yeah, they're over there obviously doing the air-to-air thing, replacing the Eagles, and we had a nose gear collapse at when we were flying 38s against them, right? Were you there for that?
Depends on which one you're talking about. You're talking about the one where they veered off the runway or the one where they collapsed and went off the runway? Because those are two different incidents.
Yeah. Well, were you there for either of them?
Yes.
Both? Does yes mean both?
Yes.
You weren't flying then, were you?
No, I was still there. Like I wasn't fired yet.
Yeah.
We were still flying the mighty Combat Talon.
Yeah. So I guess and of course, Mover, you did a couple of years ago, you did the whole gear incident in Fallon, right? Where the F-22 tried a high performance takeoff, retracted the gear too early.
Did do that one. Yeah.
And relanded. So there's been some F-22 gear issues, although some of that stuff, like the one in Fallon, was pilot induced. One of the ones I know for sure at Eglin was pilot induced. But, as far as gear issues, all airplanes have them. I mean, there's been Hornets with gear issues. I think even, Eagles, airliners, it happens. In fact, Mover opened the show with a gear issue. So I don't know, Mover, what do you think, man? Not a lot to report here other than an expensive jet on its nose.
What? Go back to the article, Doug. It said something about March 22. There you go. There it is right there. In March of 2022. So we weren't there. We lied.
I didn't say out there.
They actually list both of them. In March of 2022. So we were sitting at home. Made headlines with an image surface showing the aircraft's nose cone buried in the ground following an apparent landing gear mishap. And then March of 21, an F-22 Raptor assigned to the 325th experienced a ground mishap at Eglin despite landing safely. It had a nose gear. So yeah, I was there for the March of 21 one, not the March of 22. But you're right, dude. EPs are I mean, it just happens. We will wait for the Safety Investigation Board to finish, and then that will turn over to the AIB, which will be what's public, the Accident Investigation Board. And if the report comes out, which I haven't seen these reports, they used to put them on the JAG reading library, and I don't know why they stopped doing that. The transparency is not there anymore, I guess. So once that's out, we'll take a look, break it down, and go. But we're always happy that no loss of life, and it looks like the airplane, I mean, while it's substantially damaged, I'm pretty sure they're going to get that thing flying. So just sucks. You don't want to be that guy or gal arriving on a TDY in a foreign country, and that's what happens.
Even if it's a mechanical, like, it's not your fault at all. It's just it's not good. And Raptor is one of those airplanes, there's not a lot of them, right? So anytime anything bad happens, it's a little bit higher vis than other airplanes.
Yep. Okay. Is that it?
That's all I got.